Greetings, 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 all my lovely air sign people. How are you? Welcome. I am here to do a general reading for you, and this is a weekly tarot forecast. So, we'll examine in this reading how you, as an air sign, can best use the energy of the next week to your advantage. Keep in mind, please, that this is a general reading, which means if you find that these messages do not resonate with you, don't try to force them, and please don't panic. I assure you I will have a future message that will resonate with you. So you should subscribe to the channel. Thereby you will receive notifications of when those messages are dropped for you, okay? If this is your first time here, my name is Gigi and I welcome you. I ask that you subscribe to my channels to help me build my tarot tribe over here. I'm in building phase and I would appreciate your support. For those of you returning, welcome back. Thank you for your support. And I appreciate all the likes and shares and everything that have come from all my returning viewers. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get some messages on the board for our lovely air sign spirit. Let's look at their next week and how they can best utilize the energies of this next week. And any warnings that you have, Spirit, for my lovely earth signs, let's put them forward on the board at this time. All right. Let's get some clarifiers for these messages. All right, let's see what we got here. Our first message comes by the way of the 10 of Cups being clarified by the 7 of Wands in the reverse. So this is talking about allowing yourself to feel the full abundance of everything that you have at this time. Really letting down your guard and allowing yourself to take a look at everything that is actually good in your life at this time, air signs. It's an energy of not giving yourself enough credit and quit being so hard on yourself and stop looking at everything through the lens of what needs to happen next. It's letting down your defenses and knowing that you have achieved a lot, and holding on to the what ifs and what next is actually stunting your ability to manifest and further draw in the things that you desire at this time. Okay? Powerful message there. All right. So our next message comes by way of the 8 of Cups in the reverse, along with the King of Swords in the reverse. And so in the area of love, it feels like there is something here that has faded or fizzled, or may even, be a relationship that has recently exited or is on its way out the door. And with this King of Swords in the reverse, it's giving me the energy of someone not being honest, not telling the truth, not, you looked at them as being mature. You gave them credit for being mature. You gave them credit for acting with integrity with you. And you found out differently. And if you haven't ended that situation yet, what this is a warning of for you, air sign, is that their behaviors, their attitudes, no matter what's coming out of their mouth, will remain the same. They may do what they need to do in the short term to kind of satisfy you, but this person does not have the intent to be honest going forward. They do not have the intent to act with integrity. This person, air sign, may not even understand or know what integrity is. So consider that as you're making your decisions around this situation. Consider that as things move forward, okay? I think that there may, for many of you, be actual clear signs of that within this person that you'll be able to pick up on over the next week, especially if you're paying close attention. I feel a lot of you have the potential to catch this person in action doing something that is not to your benefit, is not to the benefit of your connection or your relationship of sorts, okay? This person, this King of Swords in the reverse, doesn't have to be a man, but just coming up with this King of Swords energy in the reverse. This is not an honest person. This is not a person. He's holding a sword of truth in the upright, but in the reverse, he's blatantly lying. So keep that in mind, air sign, as you move forward. All right, our last message comes in through the way of the Five of Wands in the reverse, along with the High Priestess in the reverse. And yes, this is very much about releasing chaos. So again, with this connection here, there's a desire for a release of the chaotic energy that's been surrounding it, but also it's showing me here with this High Priestess in the reverse that you're not using your intuition, you're not following your gut, you're not you're like ignoring actually information that's coming through from the divine that you know is coming through, but you're just completely ignoring it because it's not what you want to hear in this moment. Okay, so look out, because divine is telling you and trying to guide you in this situation. However, you yourself are saying no, 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 no. It's like I see a person with their hands over their ears, shaking their head no very quickly, saying no, 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 like how a little child does, right, when they stubbornly don't want to listen. And that's what I'm seeing here, air sign. Know that the divine tries to tell you, they try to whisper, then it gets louder and louder, and then things start to happen, and however they need to get your attention, they're going to get your attention. Do it while it's still at a whisper. Listen now. Follow guidance now, so that you don't get yourself into bigger hurts, bigger pains, situations that get out of control. Because even though this Five of Wands is in the reverse, I do feel like it can be turned upright later on down the line if you continue to ignore the intuitive messages that are coming through to you from the divine. Okay, if these messages so far have helped you, I encourage you to like this video and to subscribe to my channel. Let's get a couple last messages on the board. All right, so I have the Two of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Cups. Again, they're just going to hammer this message home. There's a clear seeing, knowing, feeling coming through from the divine that you're ignoring and refusing to look at and plan around. And this is going to be to your detriment in future days ahead. So this is, in this case though, I'm seeing this really doesn't have to do with a love relationship, but since you are in the area of personal relationships doing some ignoring, you're shutting down the messages in total that are coming from the divine, right? So there are some other situations in which you're being guided as well, whether they have to do with your career or finances in particular is what I'm seeing. And those messages are coming through for you as well. But because you're in this state of just holding on and not listening to the divine, period, you're missing other messages that will benefit you as well. Okay? All right, air signs. Hey, not the easiest reading, but you know what? As I always say, and in particular when we're talking about readings and messages here, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. Okay, so now you know, and because you know, you can make the necessary changes. And you can even at times change the flow of what's happening for you. That's the value in tarot readings. All right, so subscribe so you can get all these future readings that are coming your way. And until next time, air signs, take care.